Welcome to day 33 of my 1,000-mile solo run across Nepal. I've just started. I've got my breakfast, as you can see, a couple of Nepali bananas, a different variety again to the one I showed a couple of days ago. They always serve everything, or they always give you everything in plastic bags here, so I try to make a point of saying no plastic bags. So I've got one banana in each pocket of my shorts, not too many, otherwise my shorts will fall down. I've got a couple dangling here from my pack and one in my hand, and this is my breakfast. I'm just gonna walk at a fairly slow pace, eat this, and then normally I kind of walk for about 20 minutes after that, let that digest a little bit, chew it as much as possible to give it a head start in my stomach, and then I start running. There was a nice moment when I was buying the bananas a little bit earlier on where I turned up to a little stall. There was a few kind of older generation people sat around, and I picked up the bananas just to see how ripe they were, if they're ready. And one of the older ladies looked at me and said, "Banana." And I looked at her and said, "Gera." We both had a nice little moment. I'm not sure if it comes across in the video, but this is by far the longest footbridge that I've come across so far, and the one with kind of like the most dip. It looks like you've really got to go down, 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 and then come back up the other side. It's pretty impressive. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some ladies working on the land, the other side of those bushes, and they're working and they're just singing along. And it's just really nice. This isn't put on for tourists or anything like that. They don't even know I'm here. Really nice. First break of today. I have got my feet up, relaxing, waiting for my chow mein. And got a little bit of an audience, I don't know if you can see. Today I may do another marathon distance, see how it goes, and so I do need my little breaks. Regarding my little comment a few days ago about the fact that I'm just not seeing any birds around here, or very many at all, a friend of mine posted me an article about if you Google decline of migratory birds, Nepal, you should be able to find it, and basically, yeah, it's down to the worldwide increase in the use of pesticides. It's killing off all the bugs, and then the birds don't have enough food. But if you Google it, there's a little bit more information. It's quite interesting. Just fell over coming down this path. I stepped on a really smooth, big rock, and basically my running shoes have just been getting smoother and smoother as the days go on. It's pretty rough terrain here, so I've done about between 400 and 500 miles in them anyway. And I think they're recommended, some are 400, some are 500 miles to change. But here the terrain is really rocky, quite unforgiving, so they're basically just pretty bold at the front, especially where I land. So in Kathmandu I've got a new pair, and that is I think 10 days away, which isn't too far now, but it catches me out every now and again because I just haven't got very much grip on them anymore. On how I feel, I'm currently 27 kilometers into today, and I had a thought of doing a marathon this morning. It's looking all right at the moment. I am, in terms of generally day to day, I feel like I am getting stronger every day that passes. So I think my body is starting to get used to the distances, and because I seem to be keeping one step ahead of my recovery, not pushing it too much, my body feels good. 27k today feels like, right today, it feels like I've only just set off, to be honest. It feels like I can just carry on and on. Apart from, on my left leg, my knee, just below my kneecap, or to the right of my kneecap, there's a tiny little bit of pain. I've had this before. It seems to be due to a tight ITB on my left. I noticed it yesterday. I forgot to massage it to do anything about it. So today it's playing up a little bit. I just really need to stretch, roll. I'm trying to think roll, but there's no rollers here. So I'll have to see what I can do when I get to the next place. to sort it out, because if all goes well, I'll be doing a marathon again tomorrow to get to my rest day. So far so good. I don't want to jinx it, I'm just reporting it as it is, and currently feeling good. Basically just loose rockfall, and someone's just carved out a tiny little path, and at the bottom it just kind of goes sheer drop to the river. But I'm in a bit of a rush now, and this path is a bit smaller than a different way, but the other way there's much more ascent on, so hopefully I don't lose so much time here that the more ascent way would have been quicker. First rickety wooden footbridge so far. So I'm at my accommodation for the evening. It's pretty basic. It's another one of these £1.30 places, and the food is normally it'll be £1 for the whole works. Full Nepali thali. I covered 42 kilometers today, which is another full marathon. Feel really good. If there were more daylight hours, I could run more. I feel right now, I'm trying to think back to the first few weeks where sometimes I had like really tough 20k days when it was really hot, my blisters were really playing up. I feel better now doing 42k than some of those 20k days. The temperature is it's not a lot cooler, but it is slightly cooler. It makes it just a little bit more bearable, the heat. It's still hot. It's not raining anymore. My blisters are gone, they fully dried up now, and I think my body's starting to get conditioned as well. So I feel good.